Brian, come to hear all of that.
I was just watching it and it blew my mind.
Talk to me about that.
I know what that. I understand hard times and I understand good times. And, you know, in life, they have to come. You're going to have to deal with both of them because that's what life consists of, good times and bad times.
He told me, I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really. Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Like, you know, Floyd's a great fighter. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, he had 50 fights and he said,
So it's
don't
not,
tell me about you the greatest fighter with 50 and 0, nigga. You're great, no doubt about it, nigga. 50 and 0.
We were excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening or is that...
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. You think I give that up? I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing an extra large. It looks like I wear large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking.
During a live interview with Stephen A. Smith, Mike Tyson did not hold back while sharing his thoughts on Floyd Mayweather. The former heavyweight champion delivered strong and direct criticism, speaking in his usual straightforward style.
How do you feel about Floyd, though?
Huh?
How do you feel about
Awesome
Floyd?
fighter, great fighter. You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a movie star. You was a hero.
Tyson described Mayweather as overly confident and too focused on himself, claiming he has become disconnected from reality. He suggested that Floyd's public displays of wealth are more about building an image than showing true long-term financial security.
Floyd, we've been friends since 2002. There was a point where I'm looking at things and I'm going, yo, we kind of got the wrong messaging point. Because we're saying we got all the money in the world, we're going to burn it, we're going to get it again. So what? When you say change it, he goes, nah, you do that, Five. He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, what a prize fighter fight for? And I'm like, and he said, the prize. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They're watching it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him.
The arena have just shown Floyd Mayweather and they begin to boo immediately.
They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money.
I take 30 watches with me.
Tyson argued that success inside the ring does not excuse a lack of humility outside of it. He believes that constantly showing off wealth can damage a fighter's legacy more than any opponent ever could. His direct comments quickly grabbed attention across the boxing world.
I didn't make as much money as you'd think fighting Floyd.
Did you get paid from that?
He still owes me $1.5 million, maybe more.
How does he owe you the money? Why don't you just like...
Here's what happened. He pre-sold the fight using my likeness to some company in, I think, Dubai or like the Middle East for $10 million cash. We ended up doing the fight in the States with a different company. That is the company that put on the fight. That is the company that paid. But he sold our fight with my name and likeness to someone else in Dubai for $10 million cash. It's our fight, bro. Our deal was 15%. He fucking smoked me. So I got 15% of it. 15% of $10 million is $1.5 million. That company paid him that money, is suing him. I actually don't know the status on that lawsuit. I should check in because he still owes me money, but he has a bunch of legal trouble at the moment. I don't think I'm ever getting the money.
He just sold his house in Vegas.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I think, he's facing a
rinsed on that house. He started at $14 million. Sold for 6.6.
When Tyson said he would knock Floyd out, it felt like more than just trash talk. He emphasized that real respect comes from how a person behaves when the cameras are off. Tyson stressed that humility still matters, and that unchecked ego can make even the greatest champions look smaller in the eyes of the public. He concluded that a fighter can win in the ring, but still lose respect outside of it.
spends money like it's tap. Money's just flowing. Even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made more money than any boxer ever. There's all these lawsuits. He hasn't been paying things. He owes money on this and owes money on that. And then he's got to come out of retirement.
It's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived. It's like he got to be lavish. So that he got $1 million in his backpack. He got the latest watch and the latest car.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, boy, that money goes quick. Bugattis are like $3 million. There's watches that are $3-5 million. So you buy a watch and a car, you're down.
The conversation, which started with a hypothetical Tyson versus Mayweather matchup, suddenly shifted when Wade began laughing while discussing rumors about Floyd's finances. The topic quickly moved from boxing skills to money matters.
Fight of the year for a Floyd Mayweather that is clearly going broke. And it's not just, and if you guys didn't see the video I did talking about Floyd coming back to fight Mike, this is not me sensationalizing. This is the truth. There is no speculation, but I told you guys, Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have it. Logan Paul also discussed this, and this is probably the best screenshot I couldn't gotten on this video. My God, his ramen noodle hair is flying in the wind, and there's no wind in that place. But Logan dropped some knowledge that Floyd is still scamming him for their 2021 fight. We're going to go through it.
Wade admitted he could barely talk about the subject without laughing. He pointed out that Floyd has scheduled multiple fights in a short time, including exhibitions and crossover bouts. While he did not directly say Floyd is broke, he suggested the busy schedule gives the impression of needing urgent money. He also mentioned Logan Paul's claim of not being fully paid after their exhibition.
Sold his house in Vegas.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I think, he's facing a bunch.
Rinsed on that house. He started at $14 million. He custom built the house, by the way, like 2006.
Yeah.
Started at 14, reduced to 12,
yeah.
10, 8 came on the market.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of house for 8.
Yeah.
So for 6.6.
Oh, he really got
just
rinsed.
The cost to build that house was 9 or 10.
Whoa, he got rinsed.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
It was huge.
Goddamn.
Who would win in a fight?
And yeah, that's another piece of like what Floyd has done with his money after his fight.
Wade noted that despite saying years ago that he was retired, Floyd continues to book fight after fight. This raises questions about whether he is returning for passion or for the big paydays. He acknowledged that Mayweather is a master at marketing himself and turned boxing into pure entertainment.
I see people get upset at me on Twitter talking about, oh, watch your own pocket. You ain't ever made as much money as Floyd has. I know that, dude. I'm not saying that Floyd is as broke as one of the freaking tweakers on 6th Street Bridge in Los Angeles, dude. That's not what I'm saying. But for the amount of money that he has made, over $1.2 billion, and the amount of money that he still has, let's say it is $300 million. That means Floyd has lost 70% of the money he's earned.
The discussion then turned to Floyd's luxurious lifestyle, including private jets, expensive homes, and business ventures. While many criticize him for chasing big paydays, the same people still show huge interest every time he announces a new fight. This shows Mayweather's lasting influence in the sport.
$1 in jewelry debts that Floyd owes like hundreds of thousands of dollars in rent for a private New York apartment. His private jet fuel, he's not paid hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of fuel and maintenance. He put up one of his jets that I think he even sold, but one of his jets and I want to say one of his properties, like one of his homes, up as collateral for a $54 million loan from an individual, from a billionaire that had a 9% interest on the loan.
DJ Vlad joined the conversation and shared a claim from an experienced jeweler who reportedly said that Mayweather is broke due to his extreme spending habits. This rumor immediately caught everyone's attention.
I mean, listen, Mayweather never flies commercial. He's only flying private.
So he doesn't own his own plane?
I don't think so. I've never seen a Mayweather plane, like a Drake plane. I've never seen that. Not to say that he doesn't. I don't know Mayweather like that. I've never even met him. So I don't know. I mean, you have a lot of property.
Vlad admitted he cannot confirm if the claim is true, but he pointed to Floyd's private jets, luxury purchases, real estate, and expensive jewelry. He explained how these things fuel public assumptions about Mayweather's finances.
Money you're constantly spending,
Right.
I don't know. Remember at one point he said he was buying like the jewelry district building.
Yeah, and they said
that
they
wasn't
said that
true.
was cap. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know this man's finances, but this guy told me that Mayweather is in financial problems.
See, here's the part about actually losing your money when you're on that level and you're, kind of like.
Floyd built his entire brand around luxury, cash, and the Money Mayweather image. Because of this, even small rumors are quickly seen by critics as signs that his empire is collapsing. At the same time, his ability to stay in the spotlight keeps him relevant.
You might see Mayweather doing.
People will give him some loans.
Maybe.
Listen, he's cozying up to Israel. That's
but
not
the
an
thing
accident.
about it is, he had Mayweather Promotions.
Yeah.
And he was hosting a big, he had Javante Davis under his cars. And so that's a like,
yeah, but look what happened to Javante.
Some fans believe Floyd keeps fighting because he needs the money, while others see it as smart business strategy. Vlad highlighted how people who build their image on wealth often face constant scrutiny. Still, every time Mayweather's name appears in a fight announcement, the whole world starts talking.
If you can sustain that, you don't ever have to box again. But now has to take fights because, when you floss like Mayweather, you can't go down.
Yeah.
You got to stay right there because people are going to peep any kind of chinks in your armor if you're not wearing 3 or 4 big.
Simon Jordan took the discussion in a different direction by focusing on the business side rather than rumors. He dismissed the idea of another Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight as having little sporting value, but admitted it could still make strong business sense for platforms like Netflix due to subscriber growth and revenue.
Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather, they fought too late in 2015 when they were 36 and 37 respectively, I think.
They're 47 and 48 now.
Yeah. So it is some would say a cynical land grab, a financial opportunity. But if people are prepared to pay it and Netflix are prepared to put it on and people want to watch it on their Netflix subscription and people want to subscribe to it, no harm, no foul.
Well, the thing is as well is that Netflix actually obviously clearly are starting to move into the sporting arena.
Simon explained that modern boxing now mixes elite title fights, crossover events, and big spectacle matches. Even if traditional fans think a fight is too late, massive audience numbers often matter more than pure sporting value. Many critics still end up watching when legends step into the ring.
World showing product, whether we think it's a good product or not, whether we think watching two 50-year-old men, nigh on 50-year-old men, having a dance that was 10 years too late when they were in their prime and is now 20 years too late.
But our view is irrelevant, isn't it? Because the data obviously says it's going to be successful. Obviously, they wouldn't be doing it.
Well, Netflix are not doing it for the good of sport. Exactly. They're doing it because they've got 300 million subscribers and they can keep those subscribers by adding content in there and they can get new ones. And it's a business model. It works. The boxers get more money out of it. What I'd like to see is the ecosystem getting more money out of the...
The conversation covered Tyson's call for humility, Wade's questions about constant exhibitions, Vlad's financial rumors, and Simon Jordan's business perspective. It shows how boxing has evolved into a mix of sport, entertainment, and big business. Whether people support or criticize Floyd, one thing is clear. His name continues to dominate headlines and conversations in the boxing world.
No. Not really. I don't think so. I mean, Manny Pacquiao's had a fight recently, hasn't he, against Mario Barris, who just lost his title to Ryan Garcia, deservedly so. And that was a draw in which most people saw Pacquiao at the end of his career, saw what was left of him, and were not too happy.